Recall Price! Recall Price!
After months of gathering signatures, a group calling itself SAFE, or Save Alameda for Everyone, submitted more than 123,000 signatures today collected from voters in an effort to trigger a recall election.
We shouldn't have to do this. But for the safety of our community, the safety of our children, the safety of our businesses, this is something that had to be done.
The group needs just over 73,000 valid signatures to qualify for a recall. Recall supporters say DA Pamela Price has failed to hold criminals accountable and argue her policies are jeopardizing safety in the county.
For the short few months, she's already destroyed the integrity of the legal system. And we lost so many of those experienced and good prosecutors.
Several prosecutors have left the DA's office since Price was elected. Family of crime victims like Crystal Creech, whose brother was killed in 2019, say they are fearful of how Price's policies could impact their case. While those who are already going through the process, like Virginia Nishida, whose husband was shot and killed while protecting a news crew, have been vocal in their calls for new leadership since shortly after Price took office.
They want a district attorney. They don't want a public defender.
And we're not seeing people held accountable for it. And if they are held accountable, they're held accountable to a lower standard.
Here's my receipt.
Let's show the receipt.
10 boxes worth of petitions are now on their way to get verified. The county has 10 days to approve the signatures, but Price supporters leading the Protect the Win campaign claim many of the signatures weren't gathered properly and could be fraudulent.
It's really important that people are not faking signatures, right? There's basically a handful of very rich men who've put a couple of $1 million behind this thing.
The group is asking the Secretary of State's office to review and verify each signature. Price supporters also say the recall is being driven by a handful of Price's opponents whose only goal is to oust the legitimate winner of a fair election.
What are the solutions? Number one, who have they put up in place who'd be against DA Price? We've heard no name. What actual policy change would they actually put in place? We've heard nothing. All we've seen is a weaponization of people's real pain.
In Oakland, Velena Jones, NBC Bay Area News.